to wash your teeth at 5 years of age. Normal thing. I know some people will dab some gin on the gum of their baby when the baby is teething as a way of, reducing the pain and whatnot. Anyway, so the point here is a good number of Nigerians consume alcohol. That in itself is not a crime. A good number of you Nigerians are probably addicted to alcohol. Now that's where there's a problem. Smoking is not as prevalent, interestingly, right, as it used to be in the late 90s and early 2000s. Thanks largely, ladies and gentlemen, to a very stiff and stern, law on advertising, promoting in any form or manner of cigarettes. So you don't get to have it. But people still buy cigarettes. But if you compare the number, if you compare the percentage of people that used to, these days, if you go to, let's use Uniport. If you go to Uniport and you're standing at the gate and you see, a cost member of yours just smoking, you look at the person like, what's wrong with this one? That's it. That's a filthy habit. But back then, it was a sign of being cool. Next thing is cannabis abuse. Yes, people like to abuse cannabis for plenty of reasons. Opioid abuse, cocaine, heroin, whatever. Sedative abuse, benzodiazepines, all right? Those things are terrible. Inhalant disorder. Some people are very addicted, particularly children in the US, right? Then you have gambling. Now, gambling falls under behavioral addictions. Remember, substance addiction, I mentioned alcohol, nicotine, cannabis, opioid, cocaine, and all that, sedative, inhalant. Yeah. Then, for behavioral addictions, please listen now. You have gambling disorder. It's a big problem. Internet gaming disorder. See? New. Really big problem. Social media addiction. Pornography and compulsive sexual behavior disorder. So pornography is on one hand. Then you don't have a group of persons who are now addicted to compulsive sexual behavior. So there are some people who, they just wake up in the morning, and as they're walking, some of them are businessmen, businesswomen, whatever. Some of them are pastors or whatever. They're talking to you, and everything. And then, as they're just talking to you, they have an insatiable desire to have sex right there and then. And there's a connection. Anyway, you have shopping addiction. Oh, yes. People want to shop 24/7. Online, offline, inline, byline. They're shopping. You have food addiction. You have work addiction. Workaholism is a big problem. In fact, in this one, systemic reviews show 20 to 30% prevalence in industrialized nations. So imagine a country like the US, Canada. It means that about 25 to 30% of Americans are workaholics. That's terrible. It's a huge number. And then finally, exercise addiction. I want to go gym, go lift weight, gym bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, of this plethora of addictions, which one really bothers you? Which one are you really concerned, and why? 08179230002, 08179230003 at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so let's get straight to the phone lines. Messages have already started dropping, but let's get to say hello to somebody here on the phone lines. 9.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Jude.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
Okay.
Welcome.
The one that scares me, that's the one that scares me most. It's nicotine, that's cigarettes and this sex one. Those two scare me. Most especially, you see this cigarette. You're getting it. So, it's getting it from. Not only literally, they're telling you that you're going to die. Why consuming? So, you tell to consume. That would. They are telling you that the more you take it,
the higher chance of
going
risk.
to die. This is what is going to happen to you. I do it. That's sorry for those people. And then the other one, like, look, that was killed. You know that you can't even meet your child with it. Is the father of the child. And that is so have this sense of fathers doing this to their daughters and you can't go to your son or your brother's house and see their children and move your eyes. Anyone else and cry. You're the big auntie, the uncle that when they beg you money, you must ask for something in return. So those things scared me. I was almost it almost happened to me when I started giving birth. My first child, my grandma came and then went to then they walk outside. I got original cost. So and she now all those who go there for side delivery. So all the distance will be coming out. She said the money after she gives a bit me, she will not give me one shot.
Oh, we do love our alcohol in these parts now, don't we? All right, let's take a quick breather. When we come back, I'll be reading your messages.
Stay with us.
food addiction, video game addiction, porn addiction. All these addictions, which one are you most concerned about as a Nigerian? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH, so you find us on Facebook and on X. Follow us, all right? We get to stream live and join the conversation. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, let's get to WhatsApp as we wait for the calls. Some of you have been calling, but your lines seem to break because I can see the lights flash and then they stop. So just give us your name and your location to the call screener, and then we can have you patched into the studio. Now, this one says, good morning, Jude. Good morning, Nigeria. For in this country, Nigerians and Nigerian people are using weed and others to pass the time because of affliction of bad government. Anyway, I thank God Almighty for life, and no matter how the hardship is in this country, I still get food